Today I'm testing out a product that's appropriate for the holiday season, and it's this. And that is not an ornament for the tree, that is an ornament for my beard. It is the Beardaments. It was on Shark Tank a while back. I'm gonna try it out, I'm gonna have my son test it out, and also a special guest a little bit later who's also gonna try it out. But first, let's jump back to the unboxing and then get started. Let's take a look at the Beardament lights. I paid 18 bucks on Amazon, where it has a solid 4.5 star rating. The claims on this are that it's as seen on Shark Tank. It includes 3 red lights, 3 green lights, and 10 beard ornaments. Easy to attach clips off for a hair-safe grip. Great for holiday parties, events, or just to bring some holiday cheer. Let's see what we got here. All right, well, this is one of the non-lighted ornaments. You have a little clip here. Seems pretty basic. This must be one of the lighted ones, and there's a little tab here to pull out to activate the battery, I guess. Now the pros on Amazon, most people say they work as expected and advertised, while others say they were a great accessory for their holiday outfit. Some people online didn't like them. Some people said it was uncomfortable after a while. Others said the clips were not very good at holding the ornaments in place. I also noticed some people on Amazon said the batteries were not replaceable, but the Beardaments sellers said they were. So we'll have to see about that too. All right, so there's not much to it. I guess the only instructions are these few on the back here, so I'm gonna read those over and then get started. The lighted ones, you have to, this pull tab here that you have to pull out right there. And of course the non-lighted ones don't have any tab. Oh, the tab is not gonna the tab is not gonna cooperate. All right, we have a green flashing ornament. They said on the instructions, it says if the ornament doesn't immediately light up, try tapping it softly against a solid surface. In other words, bang on the table if it doesn't work right. But so far the first one is working. And you have this button that turns it on and off. So let's do all 6 of these here. That plastic is not easy. What do we got this one? This is a red one. A rather dim kind of green one here. Another green one. I'm supposed to have 3 greens and 3 reds, so let's see. Okay, got another red. So this last one should also be red. It is. All right. Let's first try putting some of the lighted ones in my beard. I'm going to turn them all on here. This one seems a little bit not wanting to cooperate, but there we go. They all work and they're all blinking, so that's good. I had no duds in the bunch. It seems like Christmas is not complete unless you get 1 string of lights with a dud in there, but in this case, there's no duds. So next thing you're supposed to do is we have this little clip here, and that just clips onto your beard. It's supposed to be pretty easy. So here we go. I'm gonna use my camera viewfinder as a mirror. First one, there it goes. There it goes. I can feel it's hanging off my face here. I'm gonna kind of go on and alternate. Green, red, green. We've got 3 here. Could you put it in your mustache? I don't think you can put it in your mustache. Would you want to? Surely not, unless you really want to bother people, because that would probably make them stare at your mouth the entire time. I have an OCD about being symmetrical, and this is symmetrical. I don't have this extra one, what to do with it. I'll just put it off the side here. But I've got all these others. I got 10 more ornaments. Let me just kind of randomly put them around on my face and see what we got. All right, so we're on a roll here. I'm on a roll, I think. Now my viewfinder is kind of small. It's kind of hard for me to really see what's going on here, but it seems like, can I go this high? It's kind of sticking straight out. That's kind of weird. Oh, I just lost one. I just lost one. Where did that come from? So, you know, I've got a relatively short beard. That's one of the reasons I have a special guest coming up, because my special guest has a much longer beard than I do. Go pretty close to the skin when you got a short beard like I do. Are you supposed to put all of them on your face? I keep losing them. Put one next to my mustache here. Go up in the neutral zone. I'm having a hard time getting some of these. I got a bunch of them on my face though. It looks like I got barnacles on my face. I guess there's a bit of a learning curve to getting these in without having them fall off. I'm kind of understanding this learning curve as I go. Let me turn the light off and see how these look. Here I am in mostly the dark. Whoa, that is a trip. My beard is sparkling like a Christmas tree. Put a little bit of light on here so I can see. Wow, I'm not sure about this one. This one feels like it's coming out of my ear. I kind of wish there was more lighted ones. The lighted ones stand out so much. The non-lighted ones are cool, but the lighted ones are definitely the star of the show. I can definitely see walking into a Christmas party with these on, people are gonna stare. People are gonna look, and not in a bad way when it's Christmas. The rest of the year they might. And I keep dropping them off here. I think my beard might be a little bit too short to have 16 of them. It seems like the longer parts are working better than the others. Let me get my son Brandon here and see how it goes for him. His beard's a little bit longer than mine. I've got Brandon here. Brandon's gonna try them out for me. His beard's a little bit longer than mine. I had a little bit of a problem keeping them in place of mine. Let's see how they work for Brandon.
You just clip them on?
Just a clip, yeah. Let me see if I can get one on you here. Let me see.
Yeah, maybe it's easier if you can eyeball it.
Oh yeah. We got 3 on that side. We can go, see there's 3 lighted and 3 non-lighted. So we want to have, we want to equal it out and have 3 lighted on each side. There you go. Is that tickle?
It's just ridiculous.
There we go. No, that's all the lighted ones. Let's try some non-lighted ones. Can we get all 16 on there?
Are you gonna do all 16?
We're doing all 16. We're doing all 16. All right, there he goes. Look at him.
Whoa, look at me.
Let's turn the lights off.
I don't want to look down. They're all gonna come off.
Your beard is lit up like a Christmas tree. It looks great.
Well, I need a tree when you can get me for Christmas, right? Oh.
All right, so what do you think? What's your first impressions?
Well, I can feel a lot of stuff on my face, and they keep falling.
This is about to go. I can tell.
This one's gonna go.
Yeah.
Oh wow, this is a weird sensation. You're not used to having, you know, things hanging from your beard.
Not normally, I wouldn't think.
No, not normally.
They look like barnacles. You like a barnacle beard.
You barnacle beard.
I think what we should do is we should put some of these on our face and go out in public and see what happens.
These are gonna fall all over the place in public.
They might. Well, let's try anyways.
Let's go.
All right. So while Brandon and I are getting ready to go out, now it's time for my special guest. And my cousin, Chad Oliver, also tried out the Beardaments for me. He has a much different beard than we do. His is long and it's white. So let's see how my cousin Chad did with his in his 2-minute review of the Beardaments.
Nope. Damn it, James, what did you talk me into this time? In all seriousness, I want to thank you, James, for letting me do this with you. It's going to be a lot of fun. First things first, these are kind of cheap, but they're kind of fun at the same time. The only real issue I've got with them is I wish that the clips were clear instead of black, because with my white beard, the black clips really stand out, but they're also really easy to use. They're like little mini hair clips. So you just open them up and clip them onto your beard. They're pretty easy that way. The next thing is there's 16 total ornaments in it, only 6 of which are lit. The others are just colored gold, silver, green, and red, I believe. So it's actually kind of a nice mix, but I kind of wish there was a few more lights. You take what you get, I guess. I did have a little bit of issue with the battery savers that were in them. They were really tight, and I thought I was actually going to break them when I was taking these tabs out. But they work just fine. And I guess it's a good thing to save on the battery so that they don't get turned on in shipping. And each one of the lights you have to turn on separately, so it just is kind of an annoyance, but again, it's not bad. Overall, they're actually kind of fun. I was poking fun at it, but I think I actually might wear them or use them if my company has a company holiday party this year. I think it'd be actually a lot of fun to use them. And I think that James probably picked me because, well, I have a considerably longer beard, and what a better guinea pig than your cousin. Thanks. Yes. I just want to say thank you and happy holidays to each and every one of you, and see you in the next video. Should I take these damn things out now?
All right, so we're gonna head out for a little bit, wearing our Beardaments. We're gonna get something to eat, maybe even gamble a little bit, have some fun, and see how they hold up. All right, Brandon, you gonna dive into that burger?
Beard and burgers.
Beard and burgers. There he goes. I want to see how many I lose during this feast here. I got my fat burger. By the way, this was 42 bucks for 2 burgers, 2 fries, and 2 drinks. We'll see how this eating goes with the Beardaments on here.
I lost one.
Oh no. couple more notes before I wrap this thing up. First of all, they have a version for hair, which I haven't tried out because I have none, but if you don't have a beard, that might be something to consider. Number two, I also want to test out the battery life on these. So I put this one on, as you can see, it's still blinking. It's been over 24 hours and it's still on, although it's quite dim. Here's the one that's been on for 24 hours versus the one that hasn't. You can see it's much dimmer, but it is still on. So I'd say that it probably would last you through the holiday season if you use it several times. It looks like it's about at the end of its battery life, but 24 hours seems pretty good. And speaking of battery life, I was wondering if you could crack this open and change the battery. Let's see. Supposedly you can just open up this top here. All right, so the top comes off. Now supposedly these two parts come apart. All right, it does separate, it does separate. Now getting that battery might be a bit of a challenge. It doesn't seem real easy. It might take a bit to get this battery out. I'm kind of struggling myself, but supposedly it's replaceable, but it might be more pain than it's worth. It might just be easier to just buy another set, because these small batteries aren't exactly cheap either. Now, as far as pros and cons go, the biggest pro is they're just a lot of fun. When Brandon and I were out last night, people were complimenting them. They definitely add to the holiday spirit. The biggest con is that they just kept falling off no matter what we did. It seems like different hair types seem to do better than others, and we didn't have the right hair type to keep these in place. We were constantly having to put them back on because they kept falling off. But despite that, I think they're a lot of fun and a great addition to your holiday attire. I want to thank my cousin Chad and my son Brandon for lending their beards to this video. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.